A very fresh good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fit and fine, taking care of yourselves and studying properly at your homes. So, we will start with Book 5, Term 3, and we will start with chapter number 2, The Buried Treasure. Open your books and start the chapter. Basically, it's a story of a man named Faraz al-Zain lived in a city named Damascus. He saved a large sum of money. During his lifetime, when the time of earning, he saved a large sum of money for him, but he feared of poverty. He was feared that if he will become poor, then he will lose all the money, as due to constant change of time, he might lose his money. So he was fearing if he will become poor, then he will lose the money. So what he did? He buried all his savings under a tree. He started to miss the presence of his buried treasure. He was thinking about the treasure, the money he buried under the tree. So one day he went to the tree so he might refresh his eyes by seeing it. As he dug the ground, he discovered his priceless deposit was gone. So who has taken this deposit? It was gone by someone. He has taken. He was fearing that someone might steal it. But ultimately it is done that it was gone. His happiness suddenly fell into the bitterness and disappointment. He felt lonely as he didn't know with whom he can share his sorrow. Now he met a learned and wise man of the city, who said to him, "I have for several days noticed a change in your health. My friend, I do not know the cause, nor do I know what thorn of misfortune has pierced your heart." He replied, "Oh, it is the treachery of fortune. Indeed, I carry a heavy heart and a great sorrow. Yet, if I revealed it to you, it would probably be of no use and might even plunge you into grief." So he said that it was a cheating by my fortune that I have this heavy heart and a lot of sadness in my heart. But if I open my secret to you, it will of no use. You might also feel sad after listening to me. The learned man assured him that they are good friends and he can share secrets with him so that together they can take whatever steps are needed. So he was trying to help him and he said that yes, you can share my secret with me and we will do whatever the steps are needed. Faraz sighed, "Dear friend, I had some gold. It was my life's savings. Fearing that it would be stolen, I carried it to a place and buried it under a tree. And when I next visited it, it was gone." The learned man was shocked and he felt sorry for his loss. He asked from Faraz if he was seen by some person when he buried the treasure. Maybe it can happen that someone has seen him and after Faraz went from there and he took that away. But Faraz assured that no one saw him. Now again, wise man told that someone might have noticed something different about the earth and thought there might be something. But again he assured that he had covered the whole with the same earth so well that no one could wonder that it had ever been disturbed. So Faraz is so much sure that no one has seen him and even the earth was also not disturbed. Then wise man asked, "Have you left anything behind a scrap of cloth or any other clue?" They both discussed that Faraz was not having any enemy or person who could harm him. Even no one knew that he was having a lot of savings. Then where it had gone? Now, learned man asked for 10 days from Faraz that maybe with the help of his meditation he could get something new. Now, after 10 days of meditation, he was unable to devise any plan. On 10th day, he said with sorrow to Faraz, "Although I have plunged and searched the depths of my mind diligently for 10 days, I have been unable to take hold of the precious pearl of a wise plan. Alas, I can only hope that someday, somehow, you will be compensated for your treasure." Then a madman met them on the street and asked, "Well, my boys, what is all your secret mongering about?" Means that what is the secret you both are discussing with each other? The learned man said to Faraz, "Come, let us relate our case to this crazy fellow and see whether some flower will bloom in his mind." Faraz replied, "Dear friend, when you, with all your knowledge and wisdom, could not devise a plan after 10 days meditation, how can we expect any help from this unfortunate who doesn't even know if it is day or night?" So both of them have the points on their own, but let's see what they will do. Then learned man said, "There is no telling what he might say to us. But you are aware that most foolish as well as the wisest have ideas, and a remark uttered, perhaps at random, often furnishes a clue by which the desired end can be attained." So he said the foolish and wisest both have ideas, and the ideas are remarkable. Sometimes at random only they can provide us any clue and by which we can reach our end which we desired. A little boy noticed the crazy fellow and his silly behavior. He then approached the group. The two friends explained their case to the madman. After thinking for a while, he said, "He who took the root of that tree for a medicine also took the cold." Then he went on his way. He has just given them clue. Now they were discussing each other about crazy man's observation. Little boy asked what kind of a tree it was. Faraz answered that it was a jujube tree. He replied, "This is a simple enough matter. Ask all the doctors in the city what patient they prescribed as medicine the roots of the jujube tree." The young man was impressed with the boy's sharp mind and also the crazy man's lucky thought. As he inquired from his known physicians, he was told by one of them that about 20 days before he had prescribed a remedy for a merchant named Khoja Samandar who suffered from asthma and prescribed medicine could only be derived from the root of the jujube tree. Now, one of the physicians, means doctors, said to them that 20 days before he has prescribed this medicine to the merchant named Khoja Samandar. Now, the learned man searched where the merchant lived. They went to his house, and learned man said, "Ah, Khoja, thank goodness you have recovered your health, and you ought to restore what you found at the foot of the jujube tree, because the owner of it is a worthy man, and it was his only possession." The merchant replied, "It is true, I have found it, and it is with me. If you will tell me the amount of the gold, I will deliver it into your hands." So he said that yes, it is with me, and if you will tell me that how much the amount of the gold was there in it, I will give it to you. Thus, Faraz al-Zain's lost treasure was restored. Thank you for watching the video. Like the video, subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to mention your name, class and section in comment box for your attendance. Have a nice day.